Communication is key to unlocking meaningful relationships with your customers, and email is still the best way to reach them. The problem is that it usually takes about 5 to 8 follow-ups to reach a prospect, and many reps give up just after 1 or 2 attempts. Entrepreneurs and small businesses often wear multiple hats, making it challenging to dedicate sufficient attention to following up with leads consistently. This is why we're excited to introduce email sequences for not just salespeople, but anyone doing outreach, such as PR, BizDev, investors, HR, and so on. Email sequences are carefully crafted series of pre-written emails sent automatically to people in response to their actions, are based on a set schedule. Sequences can be sent on a time and activity-based trigger, as shown in these diagrams. Sequences are designed to nurture leads, build relationships, and drive desired actions, such as purchases and scheduling demos. They can be used for welcoming new subscribers, reaching cold leads, onboarding users, promoting events, and upselling products and services. With this powerful feature, your entire team can now automate and personalize their communication efforts like never before. Let's get started. Nimble's group messages now enables you to send thousands of messages per day, depending on your email provider's daily sending limit. You can even set your limit to ensure you do not go over the daily amount. Let's say that you want to send a sequence of messages to your newsletter signups. You would first start by visiting the Sequence tab and clicking Add New Sequences. From this point, you'll be prompted to name the sequence, select a color to visually represent it, and specify whether it should be accessible to your entire team or kept private. Next, you'll have the option to set up delays, conditions, and messages within the sequence. Delays pause the sequence based on user-set rules, creating breaks between events. Conditions act as checkpoints in the sequence, checked before moving forward or exiting the contact. Messages are automatically sent to contacts enrolled in the sequence. To begin, let's set up the first message that will be sent to the contact when they enter the newsletter. Start by naming this step of your sequence, then composing your message, and if you've already set up message templates, you can choose one from the drop-down list. Customize your message, set reminders, enable tracking, and once ready, click Save Message. Next, let's set up a delay between the first and second message being sent. We'll delay the next message that is sent by 2 days, excluding non-business days. Lastly, let's set up a condition to exit contacts as successful if they open or reply to our message. We can continue setting up as many messages, delays, and conditions as we need. When we reach the end of the sequence, we can choose to mark contacts as successful or unsuccessful. For example, we'll mark them as successful if they've received all messages. We can also set a condition to mark them unsuccessful if any of the messages resulted in an unsubscribe or negative response. Now that we've configured our primary sequence, let's explore global conditions. These conditions act as overarching rules that affect the entire sequence behavior. Bounces and unsubscribed are automatically applied to global conditions and cannot be removed. They are checked on an hourly basis while contacts are in the sequence and before any messages are sent. For example, we can establish a global condition to exit the contact as unsuccessful if they have a specific tag applied. Once you've completed your setup, hit Publish to activate the sequence and begin adding contacts. You can easily search for existing contacts, verify their email addresses, and add them to the sequence. Alternatively, you can send a list of contacts in bulk from the Contacts tab to the sequence. Plus, you can conveniently use the Nimble Prospector app on the web or in your inbox to seamlessly add contacts to your email sequence wherever you work. As your contacts progress through the sequence, you'll receive detailed reports tracking successful and unsuccessful outcomes, open and click rates, as well as replies and bounces for each message they receive. These reports provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of your email sequence, helping you to better understand which messages are resonating with your contacts and which may need improvements. With this information, you can refine your communication strategy, improve engagement rates, and ultimately achieve better results with your outreach efforts. This is just the start of what Nimble's email sequences can offer. Stay tuned for templates for email sequences and new features such as contact bulk editing, which are just around the corner. For more information, search email sequences on support.nimble.com or write us at care@nimble.com. Cheers!